not very big, a little guy. Electric worm.
Hey guys, so fishing this week was pretty slow with the weather changes. We've been having in our area pretty severe weather, a lot of rain, a lot of wind, and we'll have this intermittent sunshine with very very stable weather conditions like this, bluebird skies and everything. And I really think that's playing games with the fish, uh, so they're really not developing any kind of a pattern, or I'm not developing any kind of a pattern to get on these fish. So I'm having to revert to finesse fishing or the tried and true Texas rig and worm, like you're seeing here. As the Texas rig and the worm do work very very well, and it's a lot of people's favorite way to fish. It's not necessarily my favorite way to fish because I'm a crankbait fisherman, and that's the way I like to fish. And if I fish bottom hopping, I like to fish a jig. But they're biting on worms, so that's what I'm using.
That bastard. Look at that. Tore my trick worm right in half. I'm gonna go back and get him. Because that is like a slap in the face. And I'm not gonna get punked by a bass.
All right, guys. So I wanted to share something with you before this next clip. I remember reading an article one time about Texas rig worm fishing, soft plastic worm fishing, and the article spoke of being tuned in to what you're doing. It's almost a necessity to really be an effective worm fisherman. You have to be tuned into what you're doing. And I really think that that's true. It's probably one of the reasons why it's not my favorite way to fish, especially when the fish aren't biting and you have to revert back to what I call finesse fishing, just kind of scaling down everything and slowing everything down. Just because you have to have patience and you have to really slow everything down. And it's probably one of the most purest ways of bass fishing that there is. But the reason why I'm bringing this up is in the clip, I'm watching my line and I see it move, and I think that that is a testament to how many fish you could probably get, or people in general can get, if they really just paid attention and really gain the knowledge of the things to look for. So anyway, that's just kind of my 2 cents that I wanted to add to this.
Barely got him. He's a little guy. He's probably barely a keeper fish, but still a fish. Look at that worm all the way up. Jeez. Alright, let's see if this worm's got another fish in him. Check the line for frays. You know, it was interesting on that one, I didn't even know he bit it. I just was watching the line and I saw the line move. And I waited. I put some slack in the line and I waited for it to move again and before I set the hook. I didn't really get a good hook set on him, but nevertheless I still got him.